Hello. If you're a regular viewer here, you're gonna notice things are a little out of whack. So I had two videos worth of footage and time lapse, and it just vanished. I don't know what happened to it. It didn't corrupt. I think I was putting it into folders and organizing it, and just poof, gone. I don't know what happened to it. So we're gonna pick up here. So I think I was at a point where I showed you guys cutting this straight out, and then I've slowly been working away at this. It's a lot more than I thought it was going to be, but I want to put out a tunnel here, and this is going to be kind of more like a storage facility than it will be a tunnel, but it's still going to be a tunnel. Anyways, I haven't quite decided how tall I want to make it. I think I'm going to make it, since I'm here, this is probably where it'll start. And I want to get the shape laid out. This is going to take a tremendous amount of time to do this, and I'm still working on cutting away this dirt. But we're going to plan it out just so we have something to look at. Now I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Okay. So let's just call this our baseline. So we're going to start here. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. 2, 3. I'm building a circle. If you're a regular on my channel, you've seen me do this before. Okay. Wait, why? The altitude is just not there. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, and then we're gonna do a 1, 1. I didn't think to bring scaffolding. Okay, and then we're going to do one of these. And it's going to go 1, 2... come on. Listen, I know our character's already like an Olympic track star with how far he can run and jump, but if the jump could just be a little higher. A little higher, because you just barely make it up these. Okay. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of that one. Okay, so we can't build down here, but I'm also worried that these aren't going to line up. They should. So let's give it a shot here. So we need to go 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And then 1, 1, and then 1, 2, and then we just need to, can't reach. Let's see, we gotta get rid of that one, we gotta get rid of that one. We need to get rid of that one, come on. Okay. Okay. Turn off the snap building, and then do that. Oh, come on. Give me a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so let's... I want to... So it's gonna come out of the mountain. So I got to do like this job here. Hold on. Snap. It's gonna blend into the terrain. Come on, get in there. Okay. But one thing I don't know what I want to do quite yet is if I want to leave this face flat or if I want to slope it back. I might slope it back. I think I'm going to slope it back. Let me do some chopping on this because this is going to take me a minute here, and then I'll pop back and see what we think. Okay, it's not done, obviously. I don't think I like the look of it jetting out. I think I don't know. I've tried it before. It doesn't always look great. I might add some sloped pieces to it, but what I think I want to do is I want to cut it back so it's kind of just with the terrain, like where it needs to be. So one of these, like that, probably like that. Yeah, it's coming together, I think. And it's gonna look different too once we get the inside cut out. So that's the only challenging thing, is it's not gonna look quite complete until it is complete, you know what I mean? So here, let's jump down. It's gonna look a little jank from this angle. I wonder. It needs to be a smooth, maybe, I'm not entirely, I need to go up to like the midway here. Hold on, let's see. 2, 3. So I think what it needs to do is it needs to kind of properly feather out instead of being so jagged. Then maybe it's kind of hard to tell, right? Because it's not properly attuned. We're also, well, it's still there. We're kind of losing the shape. Something's not right here. Hold on. Wait. 1, 2, 3. See, and this is the, yeah, we're kind of losing the shape, but kind of not. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, and then this is 1, 2. Well, okay, so I know what happened. That happened, and then, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1. My brain is like not good right now. What? I don't even know. Hold on. I'll be right back. I figured it out, kind of. So, it just didn't look quite right because the terrain obviously isn't uniform here, and I had it cut back to follow the mountain, and it wasn't balanced, and it looked kind of janky. So I went ahead and I balanced it out. It still looks janky, but I think it'll look better once it's cut inwards, and we have it lined. So I kind of started messing with that just to get the feel for it. But so like as we dig this back, and we're gonna dig this is gonna be the ceiling, right? So we have to cut this all the way back, and then as we go, we will add in blocks just as like the cribbing to hold the ceiling up. So we'll just, it's a little jank. like that. We'll just add in the pieces as we go, kind of thing. And I think eventually it should smooth out and look decent. I have no idea how we're actually going to be able to dig this out, because doing this by hand is going to suck, just with how long it's taking. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Might be able to experiment with some explosives, because I think the... What is it? The TNT, possibly? It's either Dynamex or it's TNT. Maybe it's RDX? I don't know. I don't want to delete the material that's there. I just want to drop it to the floor. One of these makes it roll away, so let's figure out... I should know this by now, but I feel like it could have possibly changed, so... Okay, let's try the Dynamex. No. Okay, so the Dynamex just evaporates it. I think it's the TNT, right? Not quite. Okay, so this all is just evaporating it. What about the ANFO is what I've been using to convert the stone. Okay, so it's just all evaporating. Okay, got it. So I'm not sure. I mean, we could just blow it up, but I feel like that kind of takes the fun out of it too. But this is also going to be the storage facility, and we kind of need it for various reasons. I guess, well, let's take a thinking break. That's going to look cool when it's done. It really is. And get all this cut out so it's nice and smooth and clean and crisp. I think that's going to look good. All right, let's give you an update over here. It's been a while because, you know, the last video cut, so we're missing out on some content over here. But let's check this out really quick. So far, I need a truck. Once we get this done, it's going to be a road, and we're going to have a truck to get around. Okay, so the pit's coming along nicely. We're getting down to the bedrock layer, but obviously this terrain was sloped originally, so it's a lot deeper over there than it was right here. I did go around and I filled in the brim. Yeah, we're gonna call it the brim. I filled the brim in all the way around just by making a straight pillar. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking the dirt that I'm getting from over there and I'm bringing it around, and I am slowly adding a nice gradual slope to it, like a tailings pile, because what I did originally just to get it filled in was I just went around and I did this. And I'm not clicking that fast. I'm using an auto clicker I set up with I have a Razer mouse, and the Synapse software allows you to set up macros, and I basically every 0.2 of a second, it's like 0.23 tenths of a second, it clicks and then unclicks, and that's seems to be just the perfect amount of time for it to place the dirt down. You can even do it like this and just waterfall it, but that's a little messier and it goes farther away. But so yeah, all the dirt that I used for this came from over there. I am still saving every bit of pure dirt, and then the dirt that gets processed out from the pay dirt. I still have it all. Here's some of it. We got, oh, this one's not full. Why is that? Ah, I started moving it. Yeah. Vertigo. Hold on. Okay. I started transferring it over just because those containers are in the way. So it's just hanging out over here with the coal. So this one's the coal. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so here's the rest of that dirt. None of this dirt is from here. Zero. I'm keeping this all separate. It seems kind of dumb, I know, but it's a thing I wanted to do. I do want to get some more storage going. That's the main reason we're we're building this just so we have a place to keep all of our goodies, mainly because I'm only selling the gold. I am stockpiling it, but when I need money for something, I will sell it. That's my income source. As far as everything else goes, I'm saving it just to stockpile it. I don't know, for no particular reason. I guess we'll craft with it too, but maybe it's just a flex. I just want to have a giant stockpile of all the things. So that's why we're building this big underground storage bunker. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, we're getting there though. We're making headway. Oh gosh. I'm looking at this project now and thinking, why did I do this? It's just like that one, but we're gonna get there. It's gonna take some time. I'm gonna see how long I've been blabbing for here, and then maybe I'll cook away some time-lapse footage. Oh, wait. I completely forgot. So, if you're playing this game, you probably already know the first DLC has come out for the game. I believe it is $4.99. It's on the Steam page, obviously. But it's a decoration pack. So, they added things like trees, rocks, water. I actually haven't played with this yet. I haven't actually played with any of it yet. Truth be told, other than the trees. I bought a tree and planted it to see if I could cut it with an axe. You cannot, because this map has no trees, so I can't harvest wood on my own. But here, there's no physics to the water. It's just a block, basically. It's decorative. If you here, I understand how it works. So if you find a terrain spot, obviously just being a square, it looks kind of funky. But if you find the right spot here, do I have one down here? Whoa! It's going to look a little weird too, because there's only going to be one, but you put it in the right spot. Let's see. Well, let's do that. Yeah, so if you put it in the right spot and we kind of like pretend that we can't see the corners. Well. Okay, so one block doesn't really do it justice, but I'm sure you guys can, wait. Where's it? Ooh. If I put it like... That didn't quite work out either. I'm trying to hide the edges. Why are you like this? Ah! Well. Okay. You can kind of see there's a puddle. Okay. I have seen some guys use this on a larger scale and it looks really good. So I'll have to figure out how to incorporate this somehow into our concoctions we have going on here. I know if you find the right terrain areas, you can make it look really nice. Yeah, that's a good little puddle. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna do some digging, maybe some time lapsing, and see how far we get. Alright, well, we're done-ish. Not really, not even close. But we got this chunked out. I'm not even gonna lie, I used some explosives. I didn't use a lot, but I did use some. Now, as much as I'd like to say done, not even close, because we still have to dig this whole chunk out down to the bottom. which is the whole thing. And then, I mean, really, we have to keep going in deeper. So yeah, this is gonna take some time. I'm thinking I'm still gonna dig this area out manually and harvest all of the goodness that it has. But over here, I'm kind of tempted to use explosives just for cutting this out. Because the idea here is I want to have this as the central hallway, right? And then what I'll want to do is have side rooms. They're not going to be big. They're going to be like enough to fit maybe a double stacked storage container big. But that's it. Like, they're not going to be crazy as of right now anyways. So, got a lot of work ahead yet. I will probably lead up to using explosives for this, because it's going to be like a huge pain. Yeah, and we got to bring the concrete all the way down too. I guess we could do that. I don't even have 1, 2, 3, 4. So like, that'll come all the way down, and then I'll probably stagger it too and bring it down to a certain point. I don't know yet, because this is going to be kind of weird, right? Because we probably don't want this concrete. Thinking. We probably don't want this to be a vertical wall of concrete. But the dirt also doesn't look right. I can't believe I'm even thinking this, but maybe we should be shoring it. Or stepping it off, I guess, would be the proper thing to say. Like stair stepping it, you know, like you're supposed to do in a trench. That would look cool, but oh my goodness, would that be a whole nother load of work on top of what I already haven't finished. I think we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I definitely need to at least finish cutting this out first. Yeah. And then, I don't know, tying the stair stepping in and the geography changes of the terrain. I don't know. I guess it could work out. But, you know, that's a lot of additional work. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. Okay, so I was using the... What truck is it? I was using the truck. The truck. The Sandvik truck for this. But the capacity is just not amazing, so I was gonna upgrade to one of the big dumpers. But the big dumper is too big. So we're gonna get the smaller of the big dumpers? Yeah, smaller of the big dumpers, yeah. And to do that, because I've been spending money, we're gonna have to dip into this. And we sell the gold. Is it enough? I don't think that's enough. Vehicles, dumpers, 2. I already forgot how much we have. Just enough. Cool. Okay. I better make sure there's still gold going so we have more money. Oh, close. Okay. And this one? That one. Now I know what you're thinking. It's too big. But no, it's fine. It's perfect. It's great. We actually need to bulk. Okay. I definitely couldn't have done this on the first pass. But it is wide enough now we can get away with it. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, and actually, funny enough, the truck clips, it was clipping. it was clipping through the arm on that at one point, which worked out in our favor. Okay, let's take this. I'm using the wood floors too, just to maintain a straight. Why is this so difficult? There. Maintain a straight path. I wanted the floor to be nice and smooth, which is arguably easier said than done. And this is pretty much all I've been doing. Yep. Need to lower the blade a little. Blade? The head? I think you can call this the head. And this is pretty much how I've been doing it. Push forward a little bit. Put some floor tiles down. And when you need to, back the truck up. Oop, I have too many vehicles out. And do it again. Sometimes when you switch back into the tunneler, though, it gets a little buggy. That's okay. Not a big deal. One thing that... See that overhead? I can erase it like that, but I don't like adjusting my height. So I've kind of been getting out and doing those by hand. Okay. Yep, so this is pretty much how I'm doing this. Alright, this episode is getting to its stopping point. I think I'm going to go ahead and just cap it off here. I'm going to keep pushing this dirt into the ground. I don't bother to record this because it's kind of boring. It's actually really boring. And most of the time, I'm not even looking at the screen when I do this. So, yep, just going to keep piling on the dirt, and then I go over and smooth it. But it's gonna take a lot more dirt. I'm barely a quarter of the way around the ring. This side's not going to be so bad because it's a lot shallower. But this whole top left area is really gonna suck because it just keeps getting taller and taller. This is probably the worst spot actually right here, but the rest of it'll be okay. Once I get to the containers, then it's better again, but this is still a lot of dirt. So okay, before I keep rambling on too long, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you stuck around for the whole episode. If you did, thank you for doing that. And we'll see you in the next one.